Wow. Wow, wow. Wee wah. Wow, wow, wee wah. Hi. Hello. Good morning. Welcome. Oh, I'm sleepy. But hi. Hello. Good morning. Welcome. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi. Good morning. Hi. Welcome. It's time for art. If I can figure out what to art, this is me right now. This is me right now. So I don't know what to draw, unfortunately. Hmm. I think I have an idea on what to draw actually. Michael Jackson. Should I draw Michael Jackson? Or is it a reaction to the music? Huge canvas. Uh, now I draw Goku's son, Goten. Who? I don't know Dragon Ball. He just looks like a small Goku. Because he pretty much is. You know what? That's very fair. Goku looks like his dad. So they like all look the same. Does Goku produce asexually? Does he just split off into a new Goku? Is that how it works? If that was the case, Gohan, his first son, would look like him. Oh, so only one son looked identical to him, but his other son does not. Goku has two sons? I didn't even know he fucks. And he's a grandfather? Oh my god. That feels wrong. That feels so wrong. Goku having sex? That feels wrong to me. I say as not a fan of the franchise. Wanna know something that would make your mind blown? Sure. When Goten, his second son, was conceived, he did it while he was Super Saiyan. Excuse me? So you're telling me that not only does Goku fuck, but he fucks while he's in Golden God mode? Wouldn't that hurt his wife? Isn't his body like super like volatile? That sounds like it would hurt. This doesn't look good. I need to start over. I need a better post. His wife chose to do it. What happened was Goku was training to withstand holding Super Saiyan for days on end, and his wife said, "Yeah, we fucking." To each their own, I guess. And she didn't sustain any like permanent damage or something. She's just fine. I wouldn't know because they don't show that in the show. Hmm. All right, Dragon Ball, keep your secrets. Wait, why draw myself when I can draw gift art for other streamers? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me do that. Let me actually do that real quick. Where is Sunday when I need her? Oh, Sunday, my beloved. Also, Goku has a country accent, him and his family. Except Gohan, because he was raised pretty much in the city. I've heard that. I've heard that they gave him a country accent in, like, English because in Japanese he has a specific, like, um, dialect to, like, that's from like the Japanese countryside, and so to localize that into English, they gave him a country accent. I think it's really fun. I like linguistics like that. He grew up on the countryside, that's why. Yeah. I know who I'm gonna draw actually. That's the wrong layer. While I wait for Sunday to respond. I pull a holographic Goku card. They're trading. I shouldn't be surprised about that. Of course, they're trading cards. It's like one of the most famous animes of all time. Of course, they're trading cards. Why? It's because Sunday. I need more examples of art for my commissions. So I need to draw some people. And so you're getting free art. I tried to draw my own Sona, and it didn't end up looking good. But you've been put in second on the list now because I decided to draw a different streamer while I waited. But I appreciate the references. I'm gonna make it super special for you. Think I have holographic Gohan card. That's cool. Do I have any cool cards? Where do I even have my Pokemon cards right now? One moment. I found my Pokemon cards. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Which ones are my special ones? Well, I have these three. I have these three. The sleeves aren't actual sleeves. They're just sort of hastily wrapped in plastic. But these are like original cards from from the original cards, I believe. And the Machamp is holographic, so that's cool. Those are probably my best cards. I wonder how much I could get for them. Not that I want to get anything for them. I have a bunch of unnecessary cards. I just have a bunch of cards in this box because I have nowhere else to put them. But when it comes to my actually cool cards, I got a Snorlax GX card. And I got a Boltund V. I haven't bought cards since the Sword and Shield era. And a Sandaconda VMAX. They don't show that well on camera, unfortunately. Got this Mega Slowbro EX. A bunch of just cards that I think look cool. Probably isn't that this probably isn't that like cool or expensive, but I got a Espeon V holographic. And then the rest of this stack is just a bunch of cards with Pokemon that I like with cool art on them. Nothing really that special. Although I do like this Dedenne card here. Because it has little shiny bits on it. That looks like, yeah, it's sleeping. That's really cute. But yeah, those are my Pokemon cards. I don't collect them that often anymore. I rather spend my money on the games, you know? Whenever I can, at least. Get back here, Rocky. Whee! How about Pokemon cards since 2016? Yeah, that's fair. It's not a friendly hobby to get into. I've heard. Because, scalpers and shit like that. Gonna buy some Pokemon cards because it's my little cousin's birthday tomorrow. Oh, as a gift? That's nice. Used to buy a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards because I was goated at that shit. Did you have the Blue Eyes White Dragon and all the Exodia pieces? That's the extent of my Yu-Gi-Oh knowledge. Yes, and Red Eyes White Dragon. There's a Red Eyes White Dragon? I didn't even know about that one. Telling you I was nasty at the game. I believe you. I never got into trading card games. I like Pokemon cards. I occasionally would buy some, but I never got into the game. Although it seems with Pokemon especially, it seems to be more about the collecting rather than the game. I mean, there are Pokemon TCG tournaments, I believe. You usually hear like regular people just talk about collecting them. I was top 3 player at my school. Holy shit. Impressive. Am I allowed to draw this on Twitch? Probably, yeah. I hate people who collect things. I get something, but not everything needs to be collected. Like shoes is the stupidest thing to collect. Yeah, I get that. I mean, I collect. Eh, do I collect anything anymore? I don't really collect Pokemon cards. Not anymore. I collect like vinyl records, but it's not like I'm not like one of those people that like keeps them sealed and hangs them up on like walls. I do kind of want to hang them up on like a nice rack just to have them on display, but like I'm not the kind of person to like keep them sealed and only have them for decoration. I do listen to all my vinyls, so I guess I'm not a super collector. But shoes, that is shoes. I also think is a little bit weird to collect. I get that like there are designer shoes and like they're like exclusive and shit like that. But they're like shoes. I don't know, it's weird. No shame on anyone who does it, but it definitely is a weird thing to collect. But it's also one of the most common things to collect. So it's strange. Finally got to look somewhat right. My uncle does it, but he actually wears the shoes. See, that's understandable. Being a fan of shoes and having a large like collection of shoes is fine as long as you wear them. But people who like buy like expensive shoes just to have them on display, I don't understand that. At that point, is it really considered collecting, or are you just doing it for the like status symbol of it? Are you really collecting shoes for the love of the shoe? Or are you collecting because haha expensive shoes go brr? Are you watching Dragon Ball for the love of the show or just because it's popular? Like, come on. Exactly. Car, I'm alive. I'm alive. I made him look a lot more Giga Chad than he actually is. Oh my god. How do I remedy this? How do I make him less Giga Chad? Oh god. Gonna get myself a new pair of shoes, but I don't know what I want. That reminds me, I think I also need to get new shoes one of these days. I don't need them. I just want them because I'm tired of cycling the same shoes. Honestly, that's also very fair. Well, my shoes are usually like very plain shoes that work with whatever outfit I'm wearing, regardless. So I just wear the same shoes all the time. Oh my god, this fucker posts so much on his fucking Twitter that I've scrolled all the way that fucking Twitter wants to show me. And there are still so few pictures of the man. The fuck dinner, Mr. Pants. I want to fucking draw you being a meanie head. Can't even see what the side of his head looks like. Because either he's wearing headphones or his big ass hair is in the way. Never get braids. Oh my god, this shit's fucking itch. Put oil and water, nothing helps. Oh god. Okay, now it's starting to look like Mr. Pants. Have an invisible touch. Hey Arsen, welcome. Congrats on first. He has like a long, kind of long, flat forehead. Every time I watch a dinner stream, I always get so fixated on his forehead because it's just so flat. I don't know if he's self-conscious about that. Now I feel bad for saying it. It's on Digging Grass in 69. Hi. How the Mel doing today? I'm doing really well, actually. But Arson, now that you're here, fucking, I'll tell you exactly why I'm happy. Because I woke up this morning to great Rivals news. And I'm not even gonna, I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna, boom. Boom. Battle Pass. Rivals Season 5 Battle Pass skins have been revealed. And I'm just gonna skip to the important part. Well, first, this is pretty cool. It only appears for like a little bit, but like it's a classic suit for Scarlet Witch. I told you, split second. Also, Infinity Ultron from What If. But yeah, classic suit for Wanda. Where the fuck are you? Where are you? Where are you, Purple Man? Where's the Purple Man? Oh, the Immortal Beast skin for Angela. That's pretty cool. We're finally getting that. Groot getting a Guardians of the Galaxy suit. The thing is blue for some reason. And it's based on the comic. This isn't like, I mean, obviously it looks like the movie suits. It looks like the movie suit. Because that's what the movie suits are based on. But no, this is from the comic. This is from the original Guardians of the Galaxy comic. Or, well, not, yeah. Because it has the red. It doesn't have the white. I mean, I don't like it that it's just his default look, but with the skin on, with the suit on. But that's still cool. Speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy, where the fuck are you, Purple Man? Where are you? Blue thing for some reason. A Hela skin. I think this is also from What If. So we're getting a lot of What If skins. Here he is! Here he is! My man! Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah! We're getting fucking Vegas! Finally! My boy is getting a comic accurate skin! I've been waiting for a Magus skin since the launch of the game. I was so surprised that his like basic recolor wasn't like based on Magus. But there was another one that I thought was really cool. Where's that? Ah, yes. Black Widow in her classic suit. Back when she wasn't back when she was just an Iron Man villain and was very Spider-Man-esque. But that's cool. I might actually get this battle pass because it has some really cool ones. I love when they get classic suits. I love when they get classic suits. I've always loved this look for Black Widow. Hoping Infinity Ultron is a shop skin, because if not, fuck my life, I gotta buy the fuck ass pass. I mean, I'm pretty sure this trailer is for the battle pass. No, you fucking didn't. No, they did that. No! No, you can't do this. I just realized something about this skin. You see the belt? It's like how the new Man Spider skin is technically the only Spider-Man skin that has a classic outfit. They're doing it with Punisher too. Look at his belt. It has the skeleton. It's the skeleton teeth belt. They put his classic suit on a fucking Frankenstein version of him. Ah, can we not just get a classic suit for Punisher? Man. It's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Season 5 Battle Pass, Grand Garden Adventure. Yeah, these are all the Battle Pass skins. Ah, my boy! I wonder which of them are gonna be the free ones. Because there's always 2 free ones. But which ones are they? It's never just the basic recolors for some reason, which I don't understand. Aren't they the most likely to be the free ones? But yeah, Infinity Ultron. A blue thing for some reason. Magus! Magus! The Hela from What If. I believe that's what it is. I believe it's her from What If. Black Widow in her classic suit. Wanda in her classic suit. Groot in his Guardians of the Galaxy fit. Immortal Beast. Angela skin. Which means we're only missing the Iron Fist one. Frankenstein Punisher for some reason. And Pirate Namor for some reason. I mean, I was kind of right about my predictions for what the Battle Pass was gonna be. I predicted that it would be like, much like with how the Man Spider was, you know, meant to like tease season 5. I expected them to be like some funky like alternate versions of characters. And that's totally what this is. I think when I mentioned this like last week or the week before that, I predicted that we might actually get Magus this season because he's like a evil fucked up version of Adam, the same way Man Spider is an evil fucked up version of Spider-Man. But holy shit, that is cool. Anyway. And that's what we come back to. Mr. Dinnerpants flipping you off. even though it doesn't really look like dinner. He has a wider face, I believe. What does that make Infinity Ultron? The more evil infected version of Ultron? I mean, he pretty much is. It's kind of exactly what he is. I don't know, he looks weird. Why can't I not get him to look right? Why am I so bad at dinner pants? That actually looks a lot better. Also noticed in the season 5 trailer, Rogue looks bigger than Angela. Could cause Kevin to get called good boy, doesn't he? I didn't notice her looking any bigger than Angela. I don't remember seeing her in comparison to many other heroes, period. Also, I need to half apologize for yesterday. I have to halfway apologize for yesterday, where I was so against there being another hero coming this season. I still don't believe there's a third hero coming this season. I feel like if that were the case, then Rogue and Gambit would be released together, but it seems like we're only getting Gambit at first. But I will concede there was a very weird focus on Cyclops in that trailer. There was a very weird focus on Scott. Does it mean we're gonna get more heroes this season? I don't know. I mean, think about how long we had to wait for Blade. Only time will tell what they actually do. It'd be funny if like we expect 3, we know 2, then out of nowhere Deadpool just adds himself to the game. I could see that. But from a planning perspective on the devs part, I think it's unlikely. I don't know what Scott means. I don't know why Scott is here. But do I believe that he's gonna be added to the game this season? I don't believe it, because that's not the pattern that they have been doing so far. I can't get him to look right. Maybe if I do more stylized with him, he'll look better. I mean, he's already a little stylized, but like, with the entirety of his face. Also, I need to talk about something here. I need to talk about something here. So in the trailer, in the trailer, in the trailer, we see Rogue. We see Rogue and Gambit together, and they're real cute. And then some weird, like, glitchy stuff happens, and we see flashes of other couples, and like, it's really cute, right? We see Cloak and Dagger. We see Cloak and Dagger together, and it's super adorable. I love Cloak and Dagger. Look how happy they are. Look at how he's looking at her. They're so happy together. I love it. And then we see Storm. We see Storm and we see Black Panther, who have been married in the comics. They're not married anymore, and also the versions in Rivals are from different universes. But it's such a beautiful scene, and they look really good together. It's really cute. And then for some reason we see Venom and Scarlet Witch together, which I was confused at first, and then I heard people talk about it, and apparently there's a voice line in the game. There's a voice line in the game where Venom says he finds Scarlet Witch hot because of how chaotic and destructive she is, which, like, all right, interesting, Rivals, that you would prioritize one of your own crack ships over, I don't know, Sue and Reed, the only other married couple in the game. But that's fine. I don't care. What I do care about, though, is that fucking ship that I hate. I've talked about this so many times before because it pisses me off how popular this ship has become since Rivals came out, and how the Rivals themselves seem to like it as much as they do and keep referencing it. Like, why? I hate it. They would not like each other. Why do they do this? Why are they doing this? Why have this over Reed and Sue? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Ah. Pissing me off. We kind of had their moment with the wedding skins. Yeah, but it's not a skin. It's a trail. It's a image from a trailer showing the characters that, you know, love each other, and for some reason a couple of crack ships. That actually looks kind of better than what I did. I have two Goku holographics and a Gohan holographic. Two Gokus? Oh my god. Double Goku! But which one is the strongest Goku? Which Goku is strong enough to beat stage 4 cancer? You know what? That looks a lot more like Dinner Pants. I knew drawing it up again from scratch would be the good choice. And I'm giving him the Sinner Pants horns just because I think it would look cool. But I don't think I'll make him purple. Maybe the horns can be purple? I wonder how Dinner would feel about that. I mean, he probably would just be like, yo, fan art, cool. And then use it for one of his, like, one of his, stream schedule, graphics. Cross the great enough. Giving a huge middle finger. To me in particular. Adult version, I have the Kid Goku and Adult Goku. Well, then clearly it's adult. That's the strongest. But could your Kid Goku beat your Gohan? I don't know Dragon Ball lore, so I don't know if Goku was stronger as a kid than Gohan was. I assume he is because it's Goku, but also there is the trope of like the son being trained by their father being stronger as a kid than their dad was as a kid, you know? Because they're destined to become stronger. But again, I don't know. Hey, hey, Darkwing, my finger can transform. Guess which one? I haven't seen Transformers 1 yet. Is that what it's called? Or am I getting it confused with the Godzilla movie? No, that's -1. It is definitely called Transformers 1, right? I'm not just tripping. Gohan was the reason Cell was defeated. Gohan was the world's strongest person while he was a kid. So it is that trope. That's what I thought, but you know, I'm not a Dragon Ball fan, so I wouldn't have known. You know, this looks sick as hell. I'm sure Dinner is gonna love it. He's a little crooked, but that's fine. I want to make sure the middle finger is sticking straight up. I kind of want to give it to color. I was gonna do just like a plain sketch, but I want to give it color. How much would that cost? For a headshot that with flat colors. Hold on, let me open my let me open my commission details. That would be $25. 25 buckaroonies. Go check out my commissions, by the way, if you want some tasty fucking art. Tasty funny art. I'm just doing this because I need to. Not doing this because he commissioned me. I'm doing this because I need more. I need to promote my commissions, and therefore I need to actually add to. I need to add to my portfolio, and so I'm giving some of my streamer friends free art. Streamer friend is a strong word when it comes to Dinner. I'm kind of just an acquaintance, an oomph. But I do love Dinner. I respect him a lot. He's a really cool streamer. Guys, can we get a shout out for Mr. Dinner Pants real quick? Is that how it's spelled? That is indeed the Dinner Pants. I spelled it right. Oh, I forgot my water bottle in the fridge. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn, 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 damn. Stop spamming hydrate. I'm gonna get my water bottle. I'll be right back. Ah! I got it. I got it. I'm gonna drink water. I had water. Ah, yum yum yum. Stop spamming hydrate. I need to put a cooldown on that, apparently. I didn't even realize. It didn't have a cooldown. I need more practice drawing flat noses, because usually when I draw noses, I usually just... Like, here's a face, right? And here are the eyes. And here's the mouth. I usually just draw that. Like a little thing. I need more practice drawing flat noses. I don't need to draw the nostrils. I don't ever draw nostrils, so it would just look weird with my style. Okay, I'll stretch. Oof. Thank you. Okay, I need to. I need to. I need to put. I need to put a. I need to put a limit on how much you can spam. Is that what he looks like? That's very much what he looks like. Actually, he has a bit of a rounder, more bulbous nose. Like that. have a bunch of random emails from streams I've been in once. I can occasionally when I'm just chilling, I get a notification that I've gotten a gift sub to some streamer that I don't watch, but you know I follow. Because they're small streamers and I want to support them. Usually streams that I end up in through like raids by streamers I actually watch. But sometimes I just get random gift subs to streamers that I have no idea who even are. I think I have one currently. Yeah, I have no idea who this is. But I have a funny Whee! That's a funny emote actually. This is the last time, this is the last time, and it ain't my fate. This is the last time that I try. Address my soul, address my soul, address my soul. During raids, I gift bits, then leave the stream. That's pretty fucking based, actually. Also, guys, I checked my analytics yesterday, and I am eligible for my Twitch payout after like several months of not getting paid by Twitch because I haven't made enough money. I finally am eligible for my Twitch payout because of the gift subs I got yesterday. Very yippee moment. Gay world. Goddamn gay agenda at it again. They're trying to trying to cover the world in goo, making the whole earth gay. I've actually been meaning to draw new dinner fan art for a while. Mostly of the goofy variety. Because he's been up to some very goofy shit lately. in his never-ending subathon. Gay coffee. Gay lion. A bunch of gay emotes. Who has all these gay emotes? Never really understood what a subathon is. Still don't. It's it's in the name. It's a marathon of subs. You stream for as long as possible to get subs. In dinners, usually it's like, oh, when people subscribe, the timer it adds to the timer for how long you sub, which is the case with Dinner currently, who has been subathoning for a year, more than a year, because people keep subbing. He has pretty thin eyebrows, at least in the image I'm looking at. No, his glasses are just covering them up. It's fine. That is fine. That's a long as time. It's okay. He manages. I think. I think he manages, but I can totally imagining Dinner finishing one of his streams, one of his subathon streams, and he just for a second just has to like slump down at his desk and fucking stare at the floor like. Meanwhile, he has a giant hot dog on his head, just dangling there. It's a subathon thing. You would understand if you watched it. It's part of his subathon. He's the glizzy man. But the current meme is fucking Mpreg Dinner, apparently. I must have missed the context to that one, but that's the current meme. He is currently the Mpreg man. I actually want to do the horns in a separate layer just so I can move it around if I need to. No. Uh, this playlist. Oh my god, Bowie! You remind me of the babe. Babe with the power. The power of voodoo. What could I do? Baby's love had gone and left my baby blue. What I didn't do? What kind of magic spell to use? Dark hair, roar lightning. Dance, magic dance. Dance, magic dance. Magic jump. Jump, magic jump. Again, I don't actually know what the side of his head looks like. The side of his face looks like. Because I've only ever seen images of him with headphones on. So I genuinely have no idea how his, like, hairline is at the side of his face. I'm just guessing. Dance, magic, dance. He always wears headphones. I either see him with headphones when he streams, you know, or I see pictures of him outside of streaming where he usually has his hair down. And so I don't know what the side of his head looks like, unfortunately. I don't even know what his ears look like for that matter. I'm just gonna draw generic ears, I guess. No, are you? I come from a society that was how we're supposed to be. But our hair, we don't care. Up, down, up, down, up. This is looking really cool. If only he wasn't flipping me off like that. Just realized my YouTube is on. I've been leaving acid and blood on loop in the background without realizing it. I need to go use the bathroom because of all the hydrates. No, I'll be right back. Wah. I completely forgot to talk about I'm back, by the way. Completely forgot to talk about the new accessories that they're adding in Rivals. Cause like, cause like, cause like Human Torch getting an accessory that's Spider-Man. Magic getting an accessory of Kitty Pryde. I don't know, man. That's pretty fruity. That's kind of fruity. Also, this is the lamest accessory they could ever give Star-Lord. Like, what is this even supposed to be? It's just like a little Game Boy, like, pocket handheld console thing. There's nothing interesting about it. They clearly did not know what to do for Star-Lord, and they just thought, oh, he's the retro fucking cool dude. Of course he would have like a retro game console. I don't get it. At least they put Drax in the game finally. That's awesome. And it says Douglas, because that's his name. Arthur Douglas. Anju. The moon! I am really disappointed in the Star-Lord one. I expected it to be like ship or something, which would be perfect with the fucking Gambit getting Rogue as an accessory, and like others getting like their partners. Phoenix getting Scott. Why not give Star-Lord his ship that he may or may not have sex with? Uh I cannot legally confirm either way. People always complain about them making Star-Lord more unserious over time, but like him having sex with his ship bit came from the 2008 um Annihilation Conquest. He's been doing that ever since they reintroduced the Guardians of the Galaxy. And people are like, oh, back in 2008, he wasn't all goofy and silly. He was actually like Master Chief. No, he was still silly. That's just how Marvel rolls. Logan getting a little lower is so adorable, though. Yeah. Knows it's all worthwhile. He told me that the children lose, all the children are mad. I wish you got voice lines talking about her, not gonna lie. Just one universe where Logan pays child support, Marvel like that. Maybe one day. With this new season being about love, I hope and I pray that Angela gets more voice lines talking about Sarah. She had one when she debuted, and that was her voice line when killing Hela. Other than that, we get nothing. Which, I get it. You know the meme. You know the meme. Where is it? Please. Where's the image? I can't find it. It's the meme from the one anime where the guy with a really long face grabs another guy on the shoulder and it says IP owned by Disney, game developed in China in response to someone asking for pride in Marvel Rivals. Cause it's so true. We're not getting it. Just for those two reasons alone, there's no way we're getting actual pride. There's no way they're gonna acknowledge that Angela has a wife. Name dropping Sarah, sure. Acknowledging that it's her wife? No, The most I expect is that she's gonna say something like, Sarah was very special to me. I mean, who knows? Maybe in the English, maybe the English voice actors are allowed to say that, but not in the original Chinese, because the game is dubbed in different languages. I believe that in China the default is to have it be in Chinese. Logan, raise your daughter. Yeah, Dad, I miss you. Logan, me and Jean want a third. Let's fuck. Yeah, Summers. Yep, Logan got his priorities in check. Anywhere you want it. Doesn't matter if the sun don't shine. Gonna draw that, not gonna lie. Someday. Yeah. That's a weird fucked up song. This one was a lot better actually. Back to back with the outfield? Alright, Spotify. I don't wanna lose your love. Night. And I will keep it undercover. Our minds not making sense. Been a while since we were all alone. I can't hide the way I'm feeling. I am so artist brained. I almost said I really like Dinner's design. He's not a design, he's an actual guy. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Dinner. Try, try, I try. Don't try. Don't believe in modern love. Man, I want to rewatch Fantastic Four First Steps again. I already watched it this weekend, but it's so good. I love it. I cried again. Actually, I don't believe I cried when I watched it in theaters, mostly because I was in public and I have good control over that shit. But I was so close to crying when you know what? I'm not going to spoil it. Even though I'm pretty sure the people that care about spoilers have already seen it. Now that it is on streaming. But at the end, when the big emotional thing happens, I cried, even though I knew what was going to happen. Which is part of why I don't care about spoilers, by the way. It's because if a film is written, if something is written well, then you'll feel the emotion regardless of knowing what's going to happen or not. Modern love walks on by. I need a good reference for what dinner pants look like. After rewatching, you better invite my ass over. I gotta see it again. You know what? Sure. Then I can also put you on some peak. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what kind of peak I'm talking about, man. You know exactly the peak that I'm referring to when I say put you on some peak. You can't hide from it. You can't hide from it for long, Arson. I see you. I'm like that meme of the guy from Dexter in the car. You mean Dokes? Yeah, that guy. Happy to be your backdoor man. Dirty deeds done dirty. Imagine if I show this to dinner and I'm like, that would be $25, please. I would never. I'm just doing it so I can fill out my portfolio on VGen. So I have actual examples of the commissions that I am now offering. I only think I need examples of I don't need example of every combination. I just need at least one of them to be a bust, one of them to be half body, one of them to be full body, one of them to be line art, one of them to be flat color, and one of them to be fully rendered. And so since this one is flat colored icon, I can do one full body sketch or uncolored, and then one half body full render, or vice versa. Full body full render and half body sketch. So I think I'm gonna do half body full render and a full body sketch. It's really all I need. I also need to make a proper watermark that I can put in the corner. To the places where we used to go, and I'll be there. Oh, how can I forget you, girl? There is always something there to remind me. Always something there to remind me I was born to love. That's for his hair. Actually, maybe it has to be darker. He indeed has like black hair. I just like giving it slight color. There we go. That's better actually. I mind that 70 bucks will render, but open this wallet flies out. No one is required to get commissions. But now that I have made my commissions a bit more accessible, let me go to my channel points real quick. Because I believe... Yeah, I'm turning off Doodle. And also on stretch and hydrate, I am putting a 2 minute cooldown while I'm already here, managing my... That does look like dinner, I'm not gonna lie. I just gave him a really thick neck. Not gonna lie. Just realized one of Arson's forms looks like Ghost Rider. I mean, that's cool. I can't find any pictures of Dinner's hands. Oh, there it is. Oh. Actually, since when was I crying? What? There's barely a difference between his hands and his fingernail. So I'm just gonna make it slightly lighter. like that. Um, all right, no through the- Actually, I believe it has. Who you flipping off? I don't know. I thought it would be funny. I thought it would be funny to draw dinner flipping you off. I don't know what came over me. Some evil, fucked up demon must have came over me. Must have came over me. Gonna give him a purple shirt. Because he seems like such a purple guy. But hi, Payne. Welcome. Congrats on second. Oh, fuck his ear. Oh, that's actually real nice. Okay, that's good, actually. I was afraid that wasn't gonna be good, but it is. Melon's evil counterpart, parent. What? No, let's add a color to him. I know what color I'm gonna give him. I just need to go to his channel real quick. I gotta go to his channel so I can look at his stream overlay, take a screenshot so that I can, use the color. What if Melon is the evil version? I'm not evil. I'm not evil. I'm not. Stop these conspiracy theories right now. I'm not evil. What if you're the evil ones, huh? What if you're the evil one? Huh? Ever thought of that? Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's exactly what an evil person, what a non-evil person would say. Shut up. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, what if I don't do that? What if I don't do that? What if I just do what I did earlier? And I... Do we like this? I like this. That's just generalizing. Just because I killed a couple of people does not make me evil. So true, bestie. The shadows I added are a little bit... They're edging. They're edging a little bit. They're a little close to the edge. So I think I'm gonna have to... make it a little bit smaller. I'm gonna get rid of all these rulers because I don't need them anymore. I only needed them for the finger. But now the finger is done, so it's fine. I really need to make a watermark though. That is a left hand, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. The thumb is pointing outwards. I need to make some sort of watermark. Like Sunday does. I can save that for later. For now, I just, L is for the way you look at me. Oh, for the only I see. Very, very extraordinary. Small m. Small m. screen? No. Soft light works. It's good enough for now. Actually, I'm gonna put it in the bottom corner. I'm sure it would look a lot better there. Maybe I should make that actually look like a lowercase d instead of a delta symbol. Because it's meant so that people can find me, you know? It'll probably look better if it's an actual watermark, but I'll take care of that later. Sunday has a cute little watermark that she puts on her commission work. This wasn't really a commission, but like, same thing. It's for my commissions, even though Dinner himself didn't ask for it. What makes it a watermark? I mean, what makes it a watermark is that it's like just printed there. People usually put watermarks like all over the thing. I mean, like I want to make one that looks good instead of just putting my name on there. If you see like stock images, they have like the slightly transparent like logos all over it. I want to do that, except for a finished piece, I would only put it in the corner. So it would be good to have a watermark. Like if I send someone, if someone commissions me and I send them like a sketch or something, like an unfinished product that they haven't fully paid for yet, I put like a watermark over the whole thing so that they can't just steal it as if it's finished and then like get someone else to like complete it for a lower price. Because some people do that and it's really scummy. I'm gonna put dinner com example. Is that how you spell example? Cause how do you spell example? Can someone put it in chat real quick? Cause now I'm unsure how you spell it. Okay, so I did spell it right. That's good. Save. And then I'm also gonna save a duplicate in my commissions folder. Dinnercom example. And I'm just gonna immediately put that in dinner server in the fan art section, just because he'd probably appreciate it a lot. It's better to use a hidden watermark or a big obvious one. Depends on if an art piece is meant to is finished and is meant to be for personal use, I think it's best that it's a little bit hidden because they're going to be using the art. But obviously, if it's unfinished art and you don't want people to just steal it, of course make it really obvious so that it's obvious that someone has stolen it. Like when someone goes to share it, like, oh, check out this commission I got, and there's a huge watermark over it, they're gonna be like, did you take that before it was finished? And they're like, no. Do people hide it in the shine in the eyes? Yeah, I've seen that too. I kind of want to do something like that, but I need to be a bit more creative for that. But yeah, that's one done. That's one example done. The head, the bust with the flat color. And I'm gonna make one for Sunday, which I want to be fully rendered because it's Sunday, of course. Let me just put that in my VGen real quick. There. And now I don't know what to draw anymore. I guess I could do the one for Sunday, but I can save that for next time. In the meantime, since we just got revealed that evil fucked up Adam Warlock is coming as a skin to Rivals, what if I just draw evil fucked up Adam Warlock right here, right now? Yeah, everything. I can't give everything away. I want to draw evil fucked up Adam Warlock. The design they use for Rivals is the one from the uh it's the one from the 2008 Guardians of the Galaxy run. It's not his original look. His original 70s look. Have you seen how the motherfucker looked in the 70s? Look at this guy. He's literally just purple Adam Warlock with a white afro. Even his outfit is purple. He's so silly. He's such a silly guy. The one they chose for Rivals is the more modern look for him. With the black and red outfit, which is just the outfit that Adam Warlock wore at the time. He didn't get a costume change. His skin color changed. Damn. How do you think Thanos feels about Adam Warlock doing purple face? I'm sorry. But it is cool. Although he doesn't have a cape. Womp womp. It's unfortunate that he doesn't have a cape. But it's cool to finally have a Magus skin. I expected them to like do their own design for a Magus. Magus. I don't know how the fuck it's supposed to be pronounced. Surprised they didn't do their own design based on their Adam Warlock based design instead of just doing the design from the Guardians of the Galaxy run. One of the most faithful skins I've seen in the game. It's like perfectly translated. So maybe when I actually get my hands on it, I will see like some glaring, ooh, they changed that little detail. They changed that little detail. But it doesn't seem like it. It seems like a very direct adaptation, which is surprising for Rivals. I really hated that they when they like did so many liberties with the Star-Lord skin from the season 4 battle pass. I've talked about that ad nauseum. But with Magus, like Magus isn't an outfit, a specific outfit from a specific run. Magus is a character in and of himself, in a way. So I kind of expected them to do their own interpretation instead of just doing what they done before. They're strangely inconsistent with that over at NetEase, which costumes they adapt perfectly and which ones they put personal like touches on. I find it strange, but like I don't work for NetEase. I'm sure that whoever's like in charge of their social media gets kind of confused when sometimes people ask, "Oh, we want more comic accuracy," and sometimes they say, "We want more fan interpretation." It probably gets confusing. I don't think the designers know exactly where they need to, where they shouldn't put artistic freedom and where they should sometimes. I'm not sure how many artists at NetEase actually are as big of a fan of comics as the players are. So I don't blame them for being inconsistent with things like that. But Magus is definitely a weird one. That they went so comic accurate with that one. I actually want to do that one comic cover where he has that shit-eating grin. Let's not do it like this. I actually woke up this morning with a Discord message. Someone in a server that I'm in. I've talked about the server before with a bunch of artist friends. I woke up having been added in that server because we like Marvel in there, and they they know that I like Adam Warlock, and so I was literally added saying with a message that said Magus skin and is coming to Rivals because they know I love Adam Warlock. Can we have a Pet the Rock redeem? That is so smart. That is so smart. You're a genius. You're a genius, Sunday. Mwah. I've been informed that I am frozen. Cause I'm bad. There you go. I want to keep the David Bowie look, actually. But instead of being based on his more fantastical looking personas, there is a quote unquote evil David Bowie persona. Known as the Thin White Duke. It was from when Bowie was in his the darkest place in his life. Hold on, let me add are there any redeems that I don't need? No, they're all fine. Let's put it at 200. It should be there. Let's put a cooldown on that one. Let's put a cooldown on that one. 2 minutes. Let's put a cooldown on that one. But I will give him another pet. Anyway, what was I talking about? The Thin White Duke. It was a dark time in David Bowie's life. He was strung out on cocaine. And he said some really, really fucked up stuff that he has apologized for. A lot of people are like, "Oh, he was a Yahtzee back then. Did you hear what he said?" And while, it was a dark time, and supposedly, according to him, it was an artistic choice to show that Yahtzee-ism is bad. He still apologized for it regardless. So, like, this is me just fucking defending my problematic favorite guy, I guess. Actually, you can't even see his neck. That looks like Magus. I'm still really happy with how this turned out. It looks really cool. I think it's mostly the shininess of the metal. Can't believe I was able to render so shiny metal. Be blind, pretending not to see them be. There's some maggots in the punk universe? Huh. I didn't know that. Ah, that makes sense. He's like a mega church pastor who preaches traditional values. And so Spider-Punk is like, nah, fuck you, old man, and beats him up. That's actually kind of, that makes sense. Has one appearance. Cool. It makes sense because Magus's whole deal is like he's an evil version of Adam Warlock. But also, in the 2008 run, it specifically stated that like the reason why he becomes evil is because of this villainous group called the Universal Church of Truth, which the common antagonists for the Guardians of the Galaxy. They are essentially the ones responsible for turning Adam Warlock evil. They worship Magus, and they want him to become real, essentially. They turn him into Magus. And so it does kind of make sense for, in the punk universe, for Magus to be like the head of like a huge mega church or whatever. Am I frozen again? Again? That's fucked up. I need to read more. Oh, my throat hurts. Gonna have some water. I need to read the Spider-Punk issues of Spider-Verse event. That's pretty cool. Anyway, time to end stream. We are ending stream. Yawn. Wah. Oh, good stream. This was a good stream. I enjoyed drawing Mr. Pants. Yawn. Wow. We can rate Kathna. I don't think we rated them in a while. They just happen to be streaming right now. That's cool. Oh, I'm getting an ad for Fantastic Four movie on Disney Plus. Awesome. Perfect. Exactly what I want. I'm so yawny right now. Here's a perfect moment for someone in chat to make a funny joke. Thank you for stream. Thank you for being here Sunday. I will be drawing you soon. I'll start drawing you on Friday. You better be here. Oh, Kathna is on dinner break actually. Oh, I guess we don't need to raid. I'm so yawny. Ah. Then who can we raid? Man, we can look for someone new. Ugh, it's been a while since we looked for someone new. Why am I so yawny right now? Why do I yawn so much? Ah! Oh, this is a cute one. Okay, we're gonna raid this new person. They have a pretty cute art style. And a really cute model. So go ahead and copy the raid message I sent. I'm so yawny. Stop! Ah! I'm mad. A little stretch. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, for being here. Wow, wow, wow. Fun stream. I like art. Having a stroke. But I will be back. I will be back tomorrow. With a game. I don't have many games installed right now, so it'll probably be. It's Overwatch, Doki Doki, or Slime Rancher 2. We'll see. But I hope to see you all there. I hope to see you all back again. As always, have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. And remember to eat food, drink water, take care of yourself, take your meds if you have them, if you need them, and rock. Whee! But yeah, say hello to this new person during the raid, and I hope to see you all back again next time. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Yawn. Ah! Bye bye, everyone. See you later. Bye bye. Have a good day. Have a good time. Bye bye.